My name is Tariq Qureshi. I am the CEO of Exponential, and we are running these series of roundtables, leadership roundtables, looking at special industry leaders in different segments of the market. We started with retail. We are now doing telecoms, media to follow later this week. And then other industries will follow, but the key next session will be a cross-section of CEOs on the 6th of July. So what we're really doing in association with Microsoft is going out there and looking at thought leadership, looking at bringing about things that are, and having these candid conversations as we will have today, and really make it meaningful, relatable, and something that we can connect with. And that's what today is about.
You know, if I look back to the past year, and particularly amid COVID, we've really been seeing telco and technology working hand in hand, converging together to accelerate businesses of all types. And we only see this convergence getting stronger between hyperscalers and telcos.
A lot of activities that have been prepared, painfully prepared over the last 2-3 years. It always takes longer when you talk about telecom, but we've been accelerating, and we are now in a position where we can get it to the next stage and benefit fully of 5G. So we're not the Western Union that don't believe in 5G. We're not the Western Union that don't think telephones is something you want to do. We're in the middle of the excitement. And I feel sometimes after your speech, amazing speech, Tariq, by the way, I like it.
Beautifully showing in his presentation about what's going to change the world. So we want to be the backbone of it all. We want to run the kitchen that provides the services to players to roll out their services, whether it's a cloud player or a content player or any kind of gaming provider. So that's what we are trying to do.
Even though saying this now, it's almost probably incorrect, right? Because everything is telco, as you were showing in your presentation. The lines are really blurring, and so it's even more exciting to be in this industry.
You know, where I'm going with this is that we're looking at connectivity, and you've mentioned that word several times. Connectivity is sort of a utility, and basic. You're almost sort of getting commoditized within the connectivity. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's just there. Aren't you becoming more of an enabler? And question to Anna on this one, and also to Khalilo, becoming more of an enabler and value-added provider as opposed to a connectivity provider. So the connectivity is just there.
A lot of candy up for grab in the different spaces and in the different industries. What we have seen is that some telcos have been successful in grabbing some of those candies. Some telcos have not. Okay, and it's very important to be focused and to pick and choose the battles that would make sense for that specific telco in that specific market, with the capabilities that are there. Because it's true that those candies are there, but new capabilities are required.
We provide customer experience to our customers. I mean, it's about enabling the customer experience for the cloud providers or the hyperscalers. So to point that Khalilo mentioned in terms of edge, what we do is we enable the edge. So we build our data centers as close to the customers as possible. We try to spread it around the region and make sure they get the lowest latency to reach the eyeballs that they're looking for.
I think the tide in data is turning. And what I mean by that is that majority of the data can probably be seen to be created in data centers, enterprise data centers, telco data centers, the public cloud, you know. But that tide is turning, and it's turning towards the edge.
You know, you give everyone a voice. Maybe at the moment we have the problem that too many people have a voice. There's this famous story about, you know, opinions and not a body part, and what's the same thing. So I'm not going down that road, but I'm just saying, like, we've given now everyone a voice.
My final comment really is that we are at a time where the whole world is changing. We are living in unprecedented times, and unprecedented times need an unprecedented new big effort to bring about the right kind of change as we grow into the future. We spoke about humanity and reaching out to billions of people, and these billions of people will help to change the world. We spoke about the fact that we can improve the quality of our lives by utilizing these enabling technologies and looking into the future. We also spoke about the fact that our lives are going to be enhanced by IoT and 5G and all of these things. And like all our boats are going to rise together as this environment rises. And so I'd like to leave you with this final comment that as we grow into the future, trust, collaboration, empathy, values, purpose, as long as we can keep that core to ourselves, and we as a company, Exponential, myself and my partner, Paul Epping, we live this on a day-to-day basis, and we would love to see this thing grow and develop and everybody making a difference at finding a way, because there's enough abundance out there. And we should look for abundance rather than chase scarcity. So on that note of abundance and gratitude for the future, we are still going through this COVID crisis. Hopefully this is going to be behind us, but the learnings are much greater than the harm that we've had. So thank you, Mahesh. Thank you, Anna, for joining us from lovely Italy in beautiful Tuscany. So while we are hot here, Sasha, thank you so much for your insights and your depth. And Khalilo, I'm very grateful to you. Thank you. Goodbye. And thank you to all the audience, the lovely questions, and everybody who joined us. Really appreciate it. This link will be available in a couple of days, and you'll be able to see some of this in the future. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.